looks stunning.
Oh, truly.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Tuli.
much. How is
You're
Botswana?
so
How is
sweet.
Lesotho?
Lesotho is
Thank you.
fine.
Okay, the weather. Thank you.
Rainy.
Okay, thank you. At least we are going to get more water. More water.
Yeah.
President Tuli, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tuli. We'll start the video and I hope you're well prepared. We're going to start with you first, my dear, okay? Okay, Nadia, over to you now.
I'm still waiting. Oh, wait.
My utmost gratitude to you, Nadia. Thank you so much for the video and such a beautiful introduction to the show today. My name is Keletso Victoria Nkosi, greeting you all the way from Botswana. And I just want to say I'm very excited about today's show because we're going to touch on some pretty interesting concepts. And I hope we're all looking forward to the power hour that we're about to have. I want to first begin the show by acknowledging the presence of President Debbie. And President, you always inspire us, and you're always supporting us, and always a pillar of strength and wisdom and motivation to this platform. So I just want to acknowledge and thank you very much for attending. I want to acknowledge in absentia our founder of the WWLC, that is President Dr. Ayla. I don't think that she is with us this morning, but in absentia, I would like to just acknowledge her and acknowledge her unwavering motivation and leadership for in our World Women Leading Change Forum. So I want to thank the kids that are participating today. And I'd like to thank as well the parents that continue to support this platform and support the kids for being part of it and always participating. We acknowledge and thank you so much for all your support and motivating the kids to show dedication in the tasks as well as questions that are posed to them to prepare well in advance. So we want to appreciate you as well as the teachers and the Kids Leading Change team. Guys, you guys are powerful. This show wouldn't be without the teamwork that we all put in together. So I want to thank and acknowledge you guys before we begin the show. Moving right along, I'm just going to highlight the topic of today, which is the importance of DIY. So at random, just going to pick on Hi Parkan.
Hello, Miss.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great.
Okay. Did you receive the question in advance?
Yes.
All right. I'd like for you to kindly please, if you can, should I say define DIY or your understanding of the concept of do it yourself.
Yes.
Okay, over to you.
Hello everybody, my name is Arkanbil. I'm 8 years old. I'm grade 3 at Global Mandiri School, Cibubur, Indonesia. Today's topic is about the importance of DIY, do it yourself. Question 1. If you were given a chance to make something that can change the world, what would it be? In my opinion, first, people's attitude towards the use of plastic. People still continue using it and discard them everywhere. The plastic waste still stays in the soil, creating all sorts of health hazards. Hundreds and thousands of marine life choked to death to the little bit of plastic and that find their way into the ocean. I would like to bring about a total ban of plastic and erase it from Earth. Second, make the next generation cigarette-free. Smoking is bad for our health. It harms nearly every organ on the body. Cigarette smoking makes many people die. It can also cause many other cancer and health problems. Your smoke is also bad for other people. They breathe in your smoke secondhand and can get many of the same problems as smokes do. I would like to give a big penalty for people who smoking. Question 2. What things can you make that can sell? In my opinion, when my school has experience, there is one shop which always selling slime. I always ask my mom to buy it. It costs expensive and I only get little slime during the COVID-19. I have idea to make a slime by myself. My mom bought glue, activator, base coating fluid, essence, accessories, and glitter. Every day I make my experiment by myself. For the first time, my slime was too hard. Sometimes my slime is too sticky. I never give up to try. The last, I can make many kind of slime like original slime, jiggly slime, tofu slime, and clear slime. I can sell many kind of slime to earn a lot of money. Why I choose slime to sell? Because first, playing slime is one way to train our creativity. We can make a slime depend on what we want, and it's safe for children to play it. Second, playing slime is also useful to training emotions to activity of pressing, pulling, squeezing. Slime can actually channel our and eliminate negative feeling. If we can channel our emotion well, then the future will be more able to control anything without yelling, shouting when upset. Question 3. Why it's important to know how to make things and do it by yourself? In my opinion, not only it is important, it is necessary to do certain things on your own self because first, when we learn how to make things with our hand, we will know the process, the step of beginning to the end, and we still remember when we want to make practice it ourselves. When we success at learning, sometimes we feel better, more confident in ourselves. Knowledge is power. Second, doing our own work helps us improve, and the more we improve, the better person we will be. The best way to do things and make sure things are done correctly to do it yourself. Believe in yourself that you can do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pakan. That was such a beautiful presentation. I just want to know, you mentioned quite a number of things. Also, you didn't quite extensively demonstrate to us the slime that you can make. It would be nice to be able to see if you have a sample and how you made it, because that's very inspiring. Wow. Show us again. Okay. I'd like you to hold up the slime as well as tell us how exactly you make it.
It's like a cookies and cream slime, and this is the original slime.
Wow. That is so inspiring. I am so proud of you. So you literally started the show off on a good note. And I just want to thank you for participating. And your slime looks absolutely lovely. And just to highlight on some of the things that you mentioned that stood out for me, the concept of do it yourself is not just about crafts and fun, and it also helps us to broaden our range of skills as well as our personality and character, and even entrepreneurial skills. So you might find that you could be able to start your own slime business, young lady, where you are making slime and getting to sell it out to your friends and some of your family members, and make money from this gift that you have. Okay. Okay. So I'm very proud of you. You must continue doing that. Talk to your parents to look into supporting you to make more slime and possibly sell it out and take it retail. I really think you have so much potential and you could grow this and it could be your first business. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for your presentation. I'm going to move on to Gede. Gede, are you there? I hope I pronounced it Gede Airlangga. Gede Airlangga. Am I saying it right?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Had you prepared your presentation?
Yes, already.
Yes. Can we please hear from you now?
Okay. Hello, my name is Gede Airlangga Sagarmatha. I am 10 years old. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. My dad is Balinese and my mom is Javanese. Igede means the first child from Bali. Airlangga is the king from Kediri. Question number 1. In my opinion, if I was given a chance to change the world, I want to keep the world safe. I want to be a good people and I want to transmit kindness to all people in order that everyone can respect and love each other, and I want to create equality of humans. Question number 2. In my opinion, to achieve it all, I will create worlds of wisdoms or motivation and profit of kindness, and I'll distribute or promote it through YouTube to let everyone in the world know it. Question number 3. In my opinion, it is important to know how to make things and do things by myself in order to achieve everything on my own. I want to be an independent man and I don't want to follow other people. Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. Please help me pronounce your name again. Gede. Gede.
Gede, Airlangga, Sagarmatha.
Gede. Okay. Gede. Thank you very, very much. That was such a wonderful presentation that you gave, but you didn't quite specify to me the things that you are able to DIY.
Yes.
What can you make?
I can make words of wisdoms or motivation to other people.
Motivation to other people.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please demonstrate and say something inspiring? I'd like for you to be a world motivational global orator, starting from today. So the platform is yours, Igede. I want to, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Igede Airlangga Sagarmatha to give us a word of motivation because this is his space.
Okay. What yeah?
Go for it. Whatever is in your heart to say.
Hmm. Uh, hmm. Hmm. What yeah? I don't know.
You have to know. Remember, this morning we're talking about, okay, fine, maybe say something in line with motivating in relation to personality.
Okay.
Understand that, yeah, go for it.
You cannot let the evil win. You have to make a good opinion to other people. So you can make a motivation to other people. What ya?
Okay. Thank you very much for motivating us today. I can see that you're still really thinking about it. But just to add on to what you're saying, in terms of what the importance of doing it yourself is, and how maybe let's talk about the motivational aspect of things. I love the fact that, when you do things yourself, making crafts takes time, and thus it develops patience. It also develops, we've been over the past couple of weeks been talking about resilience, building resilience, and self-esteem and all of those things, and teamwork and stuff. So to sum it all up, and how DIY also plays a role in developing those things, is that when you work on a craft, or when you're working on something, you're spending time, and when you spend time to complete something, it requires a level of patience. So understand, with patience you can be able to achieve a lot more. And then when you're making something and finishing a project, you're also able to find yourself displaying it in your home, or displaying it somewhere, and you become proud of the fact that this is something that was made by you. So this is where DIY, or the importance of DIY, is one that is that it also builds or boosts your self-esteem as an individual, and you can be proud of the things that you've made once you see your arts and crafts complete, or whatever it is that you created yourself complete. It's absolutely self-fulfilling to experience this process. So another thing is that when you're working on a project, you can also involve your family or your friends and or your siblings, and this is part of the character development that we're talking about in relation to doing things together. You now become a team player, and you're building teamwork. You're building, or rather the essence of teamwork. You're building the essence of communication, social skills, and you learn to cooperate and communicate up until the point that you complete your project. So DIY, you may doubt it a bit, but the processes that go into it builds a lot of things within us that are very positive. So learning to do things, so learning to do things yourself and practicing to do more things yourself actually builds a lot of character and a lot of qualities that are critical as you're developing and growing up. So that is actually some motivation that was inspired by Gede. And thank you so much for joining us. These thoughts came to mind because you planted them in my mind. So thank you very much, Gede, for joining us and participating, and your presentation was absolutely wonderful. Okay.
Miss. You're welcome.
Okay. Wonderful. Great. Okay, so I'm going to call Althea. Althea Jana.
Hello, my name is Althea Diana Kalisa Samosir, and I'm from Javan in Indonesia. Question 1. If I could change the world, what would it be? I would change diesel cars to solar panel cars because solar panel cars don't produce pollution. Question number 2. Why is DIY, do it yourself, important? Because in the future, you never know if you're gonna live alone or not. We need to learn how to do things by ourselves, so in the future, we don't need our mom and dad to help us. But if we do need help, we need to ask for help because we are social creatures. But don't rely on your help. Don't rely on others too much. You still have to try your best and try hard. Question number 2. What can you make and then sell for money? What I can make and sell is pancakes because pancakes are really tasty. Flavors that I can make are chocolate and vanilla. The toppings are syrup, fruits, and honey too. I think pancakes are super delicious because they're really, really sweet, but not too sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was an absolutely beautiful presentation, Althea. So, and I love pancakes as well. Tell me you made some just to demonstrate for us.
Sorry, I
Did
did.
you? Okay, that's fine. But your presentation was absolutely awesome, and you look so beautiful today. And I want to thank you for participating on the show. I look forward to seeing more of you in the next the next shows, and seeing you present more and grow more with us on the show. Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much, Althea. Up next, I'd like for us to hear from Annalise.
Yes, please.
Okay, Annalise, how are you doing in Kenya?
We're doing great, Miss.
Please share with us what you've prepared for us today.
Hello, everyone. My name is Annalise, and I'm from Kenya. the importance of DIY. First question is, if you're given a chance of making something that can change the world, what will it be? Probably it will be something for recycling or something to make our world clean, because there is so much litter in the world, so much litter and pollution in the world, and that is not good to our health and to the environment. Number two, what things can you make that can sell? I can make mats and different snacks or food which I supply to shops or people near me. Why is it important to know how to make things and do things yourself? It develops self-confidence in me and self-esteem, and the confidence to teach and share with others, and it builds my character in the future because I may see them in the future. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Hannelise. I just want to ask you a question. Would you consider being an entrepreneur?
Pardon, miss?
Would you consider being an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because I wanted to also highlight to you guys that, many crafts, not that you were talking about crafts, but you were talking about DIY and, its importance and also building entrepreneurial abilities. Many crafts involve patterns. So I'd like you guys to I think in the next shows, we will have challenges where I ask you to make stuff such as beading or threading or mosaics or weaving or just making stuff like pottery, making. I could see that uh, Pakan made slime, but it would be interesting to see also others building or constructing things, or maybe puppet making, or cardboard castles, or even box crafts, or these things all help. Also note that these things all help develop early math and creative problem solving from a very early age. So crafting is something that can be great and effective, and can ultimately get you to do things like participate at trade fair events. I don't know if you guys have these national trade fairs that take place like we do in Botswana. But I'm pretty sure you might have visited a trade fair sometime in your life. I think just before COVID. So when making things like this, understand that not only does it develop the early math and creative problem solving skills, but it also allows you to start being entrepreneurial in the area of craft making and being creative and things like that. So, and note that it can also be perhaps a concept that can get you to start a profitable a profitable early business that you can develop for yourself. So I'd like for you guys to note that especially during this era, there's high unemployment levels, and it would be nice for you to start thinking and perfecting the art of, craft making and doing things yourself and learning to make stuff or manufacture stuff, or just, solving problems, but coming up with creative ways of being able to make or create these turnkey solutions to different problems yourselves. So the topic was mainly on that, to inspire you guys to start planning ahead and thinking about, just to propel your mind to think along these lines and see how you guys can actually start being entrepreneurial minded from a very young age. Okay, guys? So, Hannelise, this is just what I felt to share after you spoke, because it stood out for me as you were presenting. So I want to thank and appreciate you. Didn't you make anything to demonstrate to us that you've DIY'd?
Not today, miss.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. But I do know that you are a very creative young woman. You make cakes and you make all kinds of amazing things as well. So I hope that you've already started your, actually I know that you have a cake business, right?
Not really.
Not really. But they should start paying you for the cakes you make. Okay? So
Yeah.
this is how
Yes.
great. So you could tell your mom also at home, everyone at home, before they start consuming any of your cakes, that there's a price to it. They have to tip the baker or or buy the cake. Okay, so this is how you start to think entrepreneurial and start to develop yourself from a young age. It's critically important. Okay, guys. Thank you, Hannelise. I loved your presentation and thank you for participating today.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're moving all the way from Kenya and we're going right back to Indonesia to speak to Devan Devara.
Hi.
Hey, Devan, how are you?
Hey, Miss.
Yeah, have you been able to prepare your presentation today?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Hello again, my friends from Botswana and Indonesia. I'm Devin from Sekolah Global Mandiri Jakarta, and I'm a professional key DJ from Indonesia since this past year. To begin with the first questions, if I were given a chance to make something that can change the world, what will it be? For me, music has a big influence in the behavior of the human being. It strengthens our soul, it also affects our body, stimulates our intelligence and creativity, and it influences the perception we have of the world. Music is a power that can influence and promote great movements in the world, that can reinforce moral, ethical, and spiritual values in the person. Music is a power that directly reaches the soul of the individual. It becomes a message that goes from heart to heart, and that power influences individuals, societies, and governments. Music brings people together and makes them feel greater than the sum of their parts. Music can empower and inspire people to work together to accomplish goals and achieve visions unimagined by individual acting alone. Music can be used in a number of ways to prevent conflict and promote peace. Music can open dialogue between countries and can promote peace between countries that have been previously been at war. So, I'll surely go and make a good music to change the world into more loving and compassionate. What things can I make that can sell? I can make a good music to be sold. Through that, I definitely can promote the power of music as a tool to achieve the peace of human being by sowing ethical, moral, and spiritual values in the heart of the people, harmonizing the individual with themselves, with others, and with Mother Earth, with the objective of achieving the formation of healthy, integral, and happy human beings. I will surely establish music as an universal language. Why is it important to know how to make things and do things myself? There are pretty good benefits of doing them by myself. Firstly, I can definitely save my cash at times. Secondly, creating and doing things myself also gives me a sense of pride and defines my personal style. Thirdly, it allows me to stand out from the crowd and difference from everyone else. Well, I've covered the points that I need to present today. Thank you for listening and happy Saturday.
Thank you so much. That was a very interesting presentation, David. But I wonder, do you have anything that you want to demonstrate for us?
You can kindly check my Instagram if you want to see.
Okay, what is your Instagram handle? Can you share it with us?
Devin_Altayuda.
Daven underscore. Do you think you can write it down in our chat box? Okay, wait. Daven?
_
Mm-hmm.
Altayuda.
Okay. Okay. Noted. Thank you so much, David. And that really was very inspiring. I'm going to check out your Instagram handle and I hope it's good. Okay. Okay, awesome. So guys, I encourage you guys to also check it out, his Instagram handle, follow him if you can, so that we support each other as the world keeps leading change. And you know, I know that some other participants, Annalise also has a YouTube channel. There's other participants that haven't shared exactly what they do and you know how they are influencing the spaces of the internet. It would be nice to get to know so that you guys can get the support of the participants from here as well, because we're one big family. So thank you very much, David, and I hope that all the others check out your handle and are able to follow and support your craft from there. Okay. So just to also add on to what David, what David had said, I just want to Dev. Okay, I really love what you've done with those lights at the back. Okay, just to also add on to what you were saying, it's important to understand that you know entrepreneurial thinking through the power of DIY, it has the importance of you know the ability to improve one's standards of living. You mentioned that you're able to you know save some money for yourself. Also understand that it is a way of creating wealth for yourself depending on how big your initiative or your endeavor is. So not only through related, or should I say developing businesses, but this is a way to help charge innovation within yourself by creating or doing things yourself, creating crafts and arts and you know things like that. David may be talking about music. That is also a form of art, and you know perhaps maybe that's why I said I'd like to see his Instagram handle so that we can also be able to give him advice and grow him. Perhaps he's you know improving the music space in some way, and also you know probably even looking into uh creating new markets or developing a new market, because you guys are the upcoming generation, and you know there's endless possibilities for you guys in terms of what is specifically interesting for your particular generation. So at any point in time, I'm here to support you. I'm here to help and groom and you know motivate and encourage you guys to literally just aim for the big league. So I'm very proud of everything that you guys are doing, and every weekend when we meet up and we discuss different topics, I hear so many great things and so much potential, and it would be nice to see it now being practiced into action. So I'd like to see things developing. I'd like to see you guys demonstrating concepts. I'd like to see that, you know, our discussions are not just entertainment, because we are not in the entertainment business, but we are, or we exist to change lives, to transform you guys, as well as to impart, you know, the right knowledge the right motivation, and propel you guys for great things. So Davin, thank you so much for sharing with us. And I'm just going to move along to our next participant. I see here Miss Happy. Miss Happy, is there something that you would like to say so far about doing it yourself? Happy Bethalina.
Yes.
Hi, you look so
Hello.
shocked that I called out. You look shocked that I called out your name. I was wondering if there's something that you might have or want to say just to motivate the participants about the topic of doing it yourself.
Yeah, everyone has a dream that all of you guys can reach the dream by doing your activity or uh, your hobbies. I think start from now, all of you guys can improve your skill by doing your hobbies to reach your dream. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those are very beautiful words. Ms. Happy. So then thank you very much for participating. We appreciate your support. So after hearing from Ms. Happy, I'd like to now have all of us literally just fly down to South Africa and visit Busisiwe. Hi, Busisiwe.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good and you?
Very well, my darling. So can you please share with us what you've prepared for today?
A very good morning to everyone. My name is Busisiwe Nkosi. I am 12 years old and I'm from South Africa. Today's topic is the importance of DIY. First of all, DIY is the activity of decorating, building, and making repairs at home by oneself rather than employing a professional. The importance of DIY is that you learn new skills that exercise your brain and acquiring additional knowledge that will keep you moving forward into a better person. If I had the chance to change something in the world, it would be ending global warming, crime, war, racism, tourism, cancer, pollution, poverty, and climate change, and more. Those are all the things that many people would change about the world. But I want everyone to think bigger. Why are there so many problems in our world today? Easy, one word, human greed. If I were to make things that can sell, it would be personalized gift baskets, and t-shirts. It is very important to know how to make things and do things for yourself because you are never bored since there is always something that you need to take care of, which keeps your mind alert and awake all time. And you tend to forget less since you always have a to-do list. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Busisiwe. You highlighted very beautiful points there that I just absolutely loved. And you also propelled me to think about how DIY gets your mind into exploration mode. So it's for you to, instead of hiring a professional, sometimes it could be an opportunity for you to, expand or retrain or see a way of DIY being an ability for you to be able to learn a new craft or even be able to ultimately also go into that space and earn an income for yourself. So I say this because you can be able to train yourself to do something. When you're DIYing, it allows you to learn to do things yourself and not have to spend money on stuff if you can be able to provide the service for yourself. So you can save money or ultimately learn how to do something and also do it for other people. So it becomes now an opportunity for your financial growth and for you, an ability for you to earn, and and yeah and yes, that's pretty much what stood out for me. So thank you, Busisiwe, for sharing with us your presentation. That was absolutely wonderful, my darling. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm just going to take us all right back from South Africa all the way to where Kira is. Kira, hey. How are you, Kira? Please turn on your mic.
Hi.
Hey, have you prepared a presentation for us?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear from you. Over to you, Kira.
Okay. The first question. If you were given a chance to make something that can change the world, what would it be? It would probably be making a system on embracing the topic of being eco-friendly, which in some country is still lacking. So I want to embrace the message everywhere. And also I want to make a system that could make everyone just feel safe on wherever they live. The second question. What things that you can make that you can sell? I could do most things related to sewing. So something that I could sell is some scrunchies. It doesn't take a lot of time to make, and I really enjoy making them, and people like them. It's important to know how to make things and do things yourself because it makes you more independent and prepare for the future. When you're an adult, you realize that most of it is hard, paying taxes or rents or electricity or water bills, and you, most of all, you're apart from people that you spend most of your life with. You have to learn how to be independent before you think of being an adult.
Absolutely powerful, Kira. I loved your last statement when you said you have to learn how to be independent before you think of being an adult. That's powerful. Because the moment you do become an adult, it's a given. Like you must by then have learned to be independent and stand on your own 2 feet and be able to have substantial income for yourself and do all those things. So while you are still young, it's critical that you can learn how to do these things. And Kira, thank you for highlighting this. I'm very proud of your presentation, and I hope next time when we ask to demonstrate, you can show us your sewing skills as well so that we can see what you can make. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Kira. You look very pretty today. Thank you for joining us and thank you for participating. All right, so I'm going to head over to Nayra. Nayra, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, Nayra, had you been able to prepare a presentation?
Yes.
Okay, please share it with us. The floor is yours. Thank you.
The first question. Hello, my name is Nayra from Indonesia. My school is Sekolah Global Mandiri Jakarta. The first question: you were given a chance to make something that can change the world, what that will it be? If I was given a chance to make something that can change the world, I will stand up with the Go Green campaign. In order to stand up with the Go Green campaign, I will make something that useful such as do it yourself or DIY project. It can help to save the planet through recycling and upcycling. Question 2. What things that can you make that and can sell? The things that I can make and can be sold, such as lamp, bookshelf, rack, and anything. Question 3. Why is it important to know how to make things that and do things yourself? Mindfulness is just one of the many that come your way when you embrace do it yourself project. It is not just to save the planet by doing recycling and upcycling, but it will satisfy our mind and soul. Make every day and everything you make special simply because you made it by yourself. It is your creation. Be proud of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was such a beautiful presentation, Nayra. And I loved your closing statement. If something's your creation, be proud of it. And we were just talking about that it builds self-esteem, and it motivates someone to be proud of seeing something that they've been able to make or craft on their own. So thank you for sharing that with us. That was absolutely a beautiful presentation, and I commend you for this. Thanks for participating, my darling. So, I'm just going to ask that we head right back to Kenya and talk to Peace. Peace, are you there? Peace? Peace, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Please share your presentation with us.
I'm sorry, but I didn't get the link, the topic of today.
Okay, that's okay. Is there anything that you would like to share with us? Because you've been sitting in and listening, just about what you think about, doing it yourself, and uh, um, anything at all that comes to your mind.
Maybe you can learn how to be independent on yourself. You learn a lot of things, how to take good care of your business or whatever you're doing. Don't be fooled by people, by money, yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay, thank you very much, Peace. I appreciate that you've taken the time to at least join the show and participate. And thank you for the points that you've highlighted. I'm very grateful for having you here. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So while we're still in Kenya, Aretha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Aretha? Hey,
Yes.
Aretha. Can you
Hi.
please share did you receive the questions in advance?
Yes.
Okay, please share with us what you've prepared. And we would like to see your pretty face, Aretha. Your camera is off.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Importance of DIY, do it yourself. Question 1. If you are given a chance to make something that can change the world, what will it be? I could do a lot of charities, like helping the sick, like loving the unlovable, help the poor. Question 2. What things can you make that can sell? I can make a bangle out of beads, and I can make a ring out of beads. I can make sandwiches to sell. I can also make iced tea. Question 3. Why is it important to know how to make things and do things yourself? So that I can learn to do things myself.
even though there is nobody in the house, so that I can depend on myself, so that I can also help people the way I was helped. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Aretha. I absolutely loved your presentation. You really stood out for me what stood out for me is it would be nice to see your beadwork and see how you're able to make the rings and stuff so that you can demonstrate. I think in the next show, what do you guys think? I think we should have a show where you guys demonstrate everything that you've mentioned. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay. And the rings, do you have something to demonstrate in like one of the rings that you've made?
No, next time. I've not stuck them yet.
Okay, no problem. And it would be nice for you to also show us the type of sandwiches that you make and the iced tea that you make. It would be so lovely to see. So
The iced tea is not here. I really didn't make them today, so I'll try making them tomorrow. Or the next.
okay, wonderful.
But here
Okay, so oh, those are so cute. What did you put inside?
I put ham and I toasted the bread.
Okay, wonderful. So, I can't, if it wasn't that our show is virtual, it would be so nice to get to like share snacks together. So you already have snacks for end of the show. Okay, so thank you so much for the presentation, Aretha. It's always so lovely to have you on the show, and I'm very grateful that you were able to participate today. So thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm going to now head all the way to Lesotho to talk to Tuli. Tuli, how are you doing, my darling?
Sorry, Tudi is nipped off for a second. This is Tudi's mother. When she comes back, she'll
Okay.
reconnect.
Okay, no problem. Just update as soon as she's back on, and then we'll give her a moment. I think she could be the last speaker, maybe, because I see there's Boy FM. Boy FM. There's also another participant, Galaxy 11, who's with us, joining us today. I wonder who Galaxy 11 is. But in the meantime, if we are, I think we're done with our participants. Nixon, I saw Mr. Nixon on. Are you still there?
Hello. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Did you prepare a presentation today? Please tell us who you are and where you're from. Okay, tell us who you are and where you're from, and then you can share with us your presentation.
Okay, my name is Bonolo Nhlapo. I am 11 years old. I am living in Vanderbijl Park in South Africa. And
Awesome.
Topic of today is DIY, which means is do it yourself. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Please carry on.
Okay. Number one, in my opinion, is something that I can do is scarf DIY, doormat DIY, and hairband DIY. And my opinion in number two is And something that I can sell is doormat, and a hairband DIY, and a scarf DIY. It is important. It's important to make things and do it yourself. The importance is to. I will sell DIY hairband, DIY scarf, and DIY doormat. And number 3, the importance that make myself is to save money. To save money and do things and get knowledge. Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful, Bonolo, and thank you so much for participating and joining us today. I love that you can actually make a range of things. I would love to see the types of doormats that you make, as well as your scarves and other crafts that you can make. This is so wonderful, and it's important because you were talking about how DIY broadens our range of skills, and helps us to be able to make money. So I thank you very much for participating and sharing with us your insight and all the opinions that you have in regards to the concept of do it yourself, because it's actually a global concept. Everyone knows what DIY is, and at some point we've tried to do things ourselves, and I just want you guys to understand now highlighting the importance of it and all these different things that we've talked about, how it develops personality traits, how it develops entrepreneurial skills, how it broadens our range of skills, and it's also a way of us to be able to make crafts and things like that, and experience a moment of fun in doing things ourselves. So I just want to thank you guys. I'd like to maybe hear from, I know I had asked Mr. Nixon to give a word. If you're there, Mr. Nixon, can you please just give us a word of motivation just to kind of wrap up our show?
Sorry, pardon me.
If share with us a word of motivation for the kids, as well as just tell us what you feel the importance of DIY is, and just to further motivate us.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, and I'm so happy to hear all of you guys, that my students and all of the and all of you. That's really interesting to hear your opinion about DIY, and I just want to say that just do what you want to do, love what you want to do, and then dream, believe, and make it happen. Because I know that you can do anything that you want. That's it, maybe.
Okay, thank you for motivating me.
Yeah.
And thank you for your time. I love you guys.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, my name is Mr. Nick. You can call me Nick.
Okay.
Nick.
What? Some of them.
Wow, everyone just wants to comment on what
There's
Mr. Nick has said.
Me?
Mr. Nick is my teacher.
Okay.
Nick
So,
is my
Mr.
friend.
Nick, it seems...
Nick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that is
Mr.
not
Nick,
Nick,
I'm jealous. It seems as though you're getting so much attention on the show. You're a friend, you're a teacher, you are a motivator, you are a lot of things.
Yeah, Yeah, I always say to my students, dream, believe, make it happen. Whatever you want to do, just dream, believe, and make it happen. That's it.
Those are such wonderful words. And, you know, I was writing it down because you're also inspiring me. Dream, believe, make it happen. I love it. And thank you so much for sharing these words of inspiration, Mr. Nick, as well as participating on the show. We actually absolutely appreciate, you know, you being here and having invited some of your students to be a part of this forum. We are truly grateful to you and for all the support that you give to the forum. So thank you, Mr. Nick.
Most welcome.
Guys, can we please give Mr. Nick a round of applause? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to ask Nadia. Nadia, is there something that you'd like to say about DIY? Just any words of inspiration to our audience.
Hello, President
Nadia,
Keletso.
are you there? Oh, hi, President Mankole. How are you?
Okay, I just wanted to say a word or two before Nadia.
Okay,
I
no
just want
problem.
to say to the children, this is so inspiring even for us adults. And do follow Mr. Nick's words. Just dream it, focus, be inspired, and do it. And I really want to appreciate everybody who has come out with their own creative words. They answered the questions in the most beautiful and creative ways, differently, but correctly, and most inspiring. What is wonderful about this show and this meeting, Keletso, let us follow what Mr. Nick said. Let us just, because we've dreamt it, because we've started doing it, let us show it. I really agree with you that next week, let us follow on and make a complete cycle of what has been done. Well done, wonderful guys. This is so beautiful. And there's so much more grow. We can even grow it even further by linking you up. I just absolutely love the DJ. We could link people up, have a real live DJ show, link you up with an adult DJ. And I think there's so much more we can do out of this. Thank you, President Keletso. Back to you. Well done, children. Well done. Hello.
Thank you very much, President Mankole. It's really all from also the inspiration that we get from the other forums of the WWLC, the other sectors that we are able to touch on some of the things that are discussed on the other shows. So we bring it also to the kids to say, guys, where are we? What is our chain of thought in relation to, you know, what the elder generations are doing, and how can we be movers and shakers within our own generation, our own space, and our own. So I love your words of wisdom as well, and to also see opportunity to connect the kids to other people who are in the same spaces or sectors and are doing big things, to connect the kids for them to be able to learn as well, and you know, perfect their craft and be able to grow in the areas of their interests. So as President Mankole was saying, I absolutely love it. I think we should continue this and have a demonstrative show for next week. Are you guys, would you guys be ready to demonstrate the different things that you can be able to do, so that I think what we could maybe request is that you send in updates during the week of what you can be able to do, so that we can try to invite people who are experts in that field, so that they can be able to give some feedback and tips for growth, and you know how you can further develop your talents and skills as well as interests in what you're able to do. What do you think? I'm just going to ask one person to, or if you are in agreement, please unmute your mics and say yes or no. So the louder or majority vote wins. So should we have a demonstrative DIY show for next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, miss.
Okay, absolutely awesome. I see thumbs up. So great. That's it. The questions will be sent. Actually, I think more information or an update can be shared in the week from the resident president of how the program will be set out and what you'd possibly be what you can possibly expect from it. And then also would like to have you guys just share with us what it is that you would like to present in advance so that we can invite relevant people to be a part of next week's show, to be able to give tips on how we can improve and develop in areas of
Hello.
interest and talents. Okay. Hello. Hello,
Hello,
ma'am.
my
How are
name.
you?
I'm good, and you?
Very well. How are you, my sweetheart?
My name is Rorisang Nhlapo, and I'm from South Africa. I am 13 years old.
Okay.
Did you
Okay,
invite
Rorisang. Thank you very much for okay, do you want to present what you've prepared?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, go for it. I think Rorisang will okay, go for it.
I'm going to say that I made myself a DIY peeling gadget that protects you from getting hurt when you are chopping your vegetables. It's a DIY peeling gadget.
Okay, lovely. Do you have it with you?
Yes, I have. I have it with
Can we
me.
see it? Okay, let's see. But how do you peel with it?
Okay, I peel with it when chopping. I peel with it so that I cannot hurt my fingers. When I'm holding a vegetable, chopping with it, it protects me from getting hurt. It protects my
Okay.
fingers.
Okay. So next week, it would be very nice for you to demonstrate how exactly you peel with it, holding a vegetable.
Okay.
Or can you show us now?
Next week.
Okay. No problem. Thank you very much, Rorisang. It's absolutely wonderful having you on the show, and thank you so much for showing us your peeling gadget. It looks so cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks for your
Okay, bye.
time. Bye.
Not a problem. So guys, we're coming to the end of our show, and just to wrap it up, Nadia was quiet. We heard from President Mankole. I don't know if Nadia is back. Nadia? Okay, if Nadia is not connected, if Nadia is not
And
connected,
Kgomotso.
Kgomotso.
He's coming.
Hold
Can
on
you
a
mute
moment.
Can you mute your mics and raise your hand, please?
Okay, guys, I think we'll give Kgomotso an opportunity for next week, because now we're running out of time, and in respect of time.
Hello. Kgomotso is here.
Kgomotso, how are you? I was just saying that in respect of time, if you can just please bear with us, because we've exceeded our time by about a few minutes. So we're now wrapping up the show, but it would be nice, because we're continuing this topic for next week. It would be nice for you to be a part of the topic for next week and also demonstrate what you can DIY, okay? Okay, Kgomotso? Okay, wonderful. But thank you very much for joining in, and thanks, Kgomotso. So just to finally wrap up, President Debbie, please give us some closing remarks, and then we can end our show. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have learned so much. I didn't know what is this, do it yourself. So I love painting, and as a President Mankule have said, that next week, all of us who are here, we must show what actually what are we doing with doing it yourself. Thank you so much for this topic. And I would really love even to see people really planting some vegetable gardens, getting vegetables from your own garden. But thank you. I've learned so much from you. And thank you, President Keletso, for bringing such a beautiful topic. And even the teacher, thank you so much. And everyone who have participated, thank you. Thank you. You are such a beautiful, precious people. We really love you, love and light.
Thank you so much, President Debbie. As always, your words are they go straight to the heart. And I just want to appreciate all the support and and the leadership that we get from you. I'm very excited to see what you guys are bringing on for next week. So this show has been absolutely enlightening. And I loved all the different comments and, the research that was put into today's topic. I want to appreciate you guys for the participation, as well as, you guys highlighting to us all the things that you can be able to DIY. We were able to see slime. It would be nice for you to show us again, Pakan. And then we had, some motivation from Gede. We also, we saw so much, and we actually heard a lot about the aspirations of what you guys could do to change the world if given the opportunity. And you spoke of so many critically important concepts and ideas that I'd absolutely love to see being made a reality. And I loved the advice of our teacher, talking about dreaming, believing, as well as making it happen. And just another thing that stood out for me was also Kira's statement of having to learn to be independent. It's important, or you have to learn to be independent before you can think of being an adult. That's really that drives everything home in relation to our topic today of the importance of DIY, as well as how it can propel you to starting to be entrepreneurial. So thank you guys for participating today. It was an absolutely awesome show, and I can't wait to see you again next week. And it's going to be more fun next week. If you guys have any suggestions of how to improve the show or ways in which you'd like for us to make it more fun, please don't hesitate to contact us, or contact the director of Kids Leading Change Indonesia, contact the presidents from your different countries, to just give us more advice on how we can be able to make this show an absolute success, and make it appealing to you guys and more interesting for you guys as you keep participating. So I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you again next week. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Bye.
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 Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay,
Bye.
bye.
So, bye-bye.